Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Makeup for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be showing you guys my best reds. I've had people ask, and just recently had someone ask, what is my best red? I don't know what my best red is per se. I know what the best red that I've used is. I know my best reds that I've used, but I have a lot of really good reds that I have not used. And so I'm just gonna actually like go through and like swatch my reds and give you guys some examples, and then like let you know which ones I have used and which ones I know for a fact are a really good red on the eye, right, as it performs on the eye. So if you guys are interested in seeing what my best red is, then hang out. Okay, so I actually just filmed my initial look with the Primal palette by Blend Bunny, and so I knew there was a red in here that wasn't going to be included because I actually went on my Patreon the other day. I did on my Patreon with my Losties. We decided together, like as a team, like what my best reds were, and I didn't have this yet. So I'm going to include it because I have a feeling it performs really well. If this look is the measure, I'm sure it performs well. And so this color is Huntress. It's this red right here. This is the swatch. Okay, so I'm gonna start on my hand. Oh yeah, there's no fucking way that doesn't perform good. That's one dip, one swipe. That's Huntress by Blend Bunny Cosmetics. No way it doesn't. No way it doesn't perform well. The reason why I'm doing this, I have a ton of stuff to film with, but I have these palettes stacked on the floor, and I want to do some other videos and create some other content with these palettes, and I don't want to lose track of them. So I need to film this now while the getting's good. Okay, so next we're gonna go with the cherry on top. So one of the things that we kind of like tossed around, which was for me, was do we just want to do basic primary reds, or do we want to do like all different types of reds? And so we decided to do all different types of reds, and so we can't do anything without including the cherry on top palette by BH Cosmetics. And so I'm gonna go in for Tart and Sprinkles. I think these are both really good reds. They both are beautiful on, they perform really well. So it is BH, that's one dip, one swipe. This is the second dip, this is the second swipe. So not quite as pigmented or buttery, but on the eyes, we all know this palette performs like a fucking dream. So whatever, you know. And then Sprinkles, and that's one dip and two swipes. One dip, two swipes. So, I mean, that's really good. And honestly, like I said, we all know how these palettes perform. I don't know if this is still available. It seemed like the orange, the warm tone ones didn't sell quite as good as the pistachio and the bubblegum and the cotton candy. So they might even still be available. I mean, okay, so in Watch the Queen Conquer, we're going for My Turn, which is right. Sorry, I have red on my fingers. Can I even do it? Do I need a assist? Can somebody help me, please? Right here, My Turn. This red is really good. Ooh, it's super buttery too. Oh my gosh. And this is like with my pinky, the weak swipe. Weak swipe. So this is second dip. But like I said, it was with my pinky, like pinky swipe. Get a little wipey poo. I'm gonna be a red mess. Now, I understand the irony of the fact that I'm actually wearing straight blue makeup. It's hilarious, actually. But what are you gonna do? I had to film it. That's the reason why I was like, well, I have to film it because I have to get these fucking palettes out of the way. This is Hot Stuff out of the Beauty Bay palette, and this is a killer red. Like, I have used it without a doubt. It is such a good red. So that's a dip, that's one dip, and honestly, it was a couple swipes, but it's because there was like powder on there, so I had to like, I mean, all very good reds. And I know for a fact that that one performs really well because I've used it. I've actually used it with the black and red look, and it blends like a dream. So that's a goodie right there. Oh my God, I don't even want to wipe these off because they look so fucking pretty, you guys. Honestly, they all look so good. I'm gonna have to do a red look, huh? This will not do. I'm not gonna be able to just continue with this. going on. I'm never going to be able to re-swatch all of these on here with my hand all red like that. So we'll probably be able to get one more out of this, and then I'm going to have to start going up the arm. Now, Livin My Best definitely made it. As I was going through, honestly, it performed really well. And when I said in the video that it wasn't the best red I've ever used, I was thinking of Hot Stuff from the Beauty Bay palette, but it still performed really good. And I do have a couple of reds that didn't perform nearly as well as this did when we were like talking about it on my Patreon. Man, look at that. That's a good fucking red. As I said, I'm pretty sure, I mean, I don't know. I don't really keep up with Morphe anymore, but the last time I checked when I used this palette, it was on sale for like 27 bucks. So the color story is good and the quality is excellent. If you're not opposed to supporting Morphe, the color story is fucking beautiful, and all the shadows that I've used have performed so well. I mean, you can't really go wrong with a warm tone palette, honestly. This is my Love Tahiti palette, and I have actually used both of these, Blaze and Chili Pepper, and they're excellent reds. And these don't swatch that good. Honestly, this was one of the things when I watched other people review this palette, like their initial first impression and reviews. These colors don't swatch that well, but they fucking perform like crazy. So this is the second dip, and it still doesn't look as rich or opaque, but it absolutely performs on the eyes and blends like a dream. And then this is Chili Pepper. This is the darker one. Same thing. It looks like it's not opaque on the swatch. Honestly, I remember watching Make Me Up Missa do swatches of this palette and just being really disappointed, but it performs like a dream. So that's like one of the things, like every time I think about doing swatches on my channel, I think about how disappointing the swatches for that palette were, and it's literally one of the greatest palettes of all time. So whatever, swatches are cool. They're not real. You know, whenever I have people in my chair at my salon, I tell them, you know, whenever stylists fix people's hair when they're walking out, they curl it, right? It's because curly hair lies. And straight hair tells the truth. And so a lot of times I style people's hair with my straightener or like blow dry it straight because straight hair tells the truth. And swatches don't really tell the truth, I feel like. Okay, so this is Boy Bye, and this is a more warm tone red, almost an orange, but I have used this and it is really good and much more creamy than the Love Tahiti formula, and still swatches like shit. This was 2 dips, still doesn't look opaque, but it performs like amazingly. I've actually used it. It is actually good. And then the other one is Inferno. This is a great red. I love this color. It's so pretty on. I actually have a dent in that color. Ooh, that one swatched really good. One dip, one swatch. And that was Inferno. I feel like that's misspelled. Isn't Inferno spelled INFE? RNO? That's spelled Inferno with a U. Am I wrong? I reserve the right to be wrong at all times. Well, I better just get this big ass motherfucker out of the way. This big ass bitch. You know, we can't talk about a red palette if we don't talk about the Lovetapes palette by P.Louise. It looks like this. The color story looks like this. And I'm going to swatch Smooch and Taste. Even though all of these reds are good, I just felt like those are the ones that I wanted to go all in on. So this is Smooch. This is the top corner. Again, doesn't swatch that well. Performs like a fucking dream. That's Smooch. And this is Taste. It seems like one is more warm tone and one is more cool tone. This is more of your like raspberry, like, or fire engine red, and this is more like orangey, just orange red. As I said before, you could really, this red right here, I think is actually qualifies that Screw. Dude, if you're looking for a good red, or really a good anything, P.Louise. This is Screw. Oh my God, look at that. That's fucking really good. Love it. A lot of people don't care for like subtle differences in color like that, where they're like, it's too repetitive, it looks the same on the eye. I am all about subtle differences in color, and I just don't feel like it's a waste of space or time to have colors that are similar but not the same, because I see the difference. So, and I appreciate it and I enjoy it. Now we're gonna get into some more shimmers. I'm gonna show you guys my Devinah shadow in Magellanic. And it's a Shift It's a little shifty poo. This shifts between red to like fuchsia to orange or gold or like rust color. Let me see if I can get it. There you can see the rust. And there you can kind of see the magenta right there. And then the other one is Oygnus. Fucking love these colors, dude. The Galaxy Exploders are the bomb. So this is like a red to green, like golden green shift. And like a peach, yeah, peachy gold. Let's see if I can get all the shifty poos there. So obviously there's other colors in there. There's that greeny gold. There's that peachy peach. Okay, so those are my reds so far that I haven't washed off. So in the Pretty Poison palette, literally one of my favorite reds of all time is Sporegeous. And this is the one that I used. I used this one and it looked so much like a dragon, dude. It's like red dragon scales. Like the way they shift, they're like red to green to gold. Fucking beautiful. Let me see if I can... I gotta get this toward the front, huh? I don't know how well this is gonna fucking work. Boo. Oh my god, that green. Can you see it? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this on my arm like that. You guys can't even see the good shit. Alright, I'm gonna have to try to wipe my hand off one more time because I can't not let you guys see the shifts in these. Damn, these reds are pretty. They're making me want to use them. Damn, that's so beautiful. That color is so beautiful. Fuck. Freaks me out how beautiful this color is. Makes me crazy. And honestly, the swatch isn't doing it any justice. On the eye, it literally lays down like a magical, I don't know, it's like a fucking perfectly even dusting of like shift. It's hard to explain, but if you guys go to my Instagram page and see the look that I did with this palette, you'll see it clear as a bell. Like, it is so good. And honestly, I'm not getting this very well at all. There's the red. And you can kind of see the green right there. It's like a golden... I don't know how to explain it, but it is like literally like there, you can kind of see it. It's like golden green. It's literally seriously something to fucking scream about. In the All I Ever Wanted palette is Mars in the top corner right here. This is really unbelievable as well. It's just a straight red. Obviously, it's called Mars. Like, there, you can see that beautiful motherfucker. Okay, so here's the Path of the Dark Side, and this actually has two of my favorite reds in it. This color right here, what is it? Sith Sense. This is a whole palette of fucking really unique and unusual reds that all perform really well and all do like really not disappointing things. But this is Sith Sense. Man, I love this fucking matte red. It is fucking beautiful. I love what it does on my eyes too. And then I'm gonna use Season of the Sith. Now this is black to look at. And then when you turn it, it turns red. There you go. We'll try to get it on a little swatchy poo. Now, we were talking on my Patreon about how the color Midnight Sun by Devinah is also a black red. And it's black and shifts to red. And I haven't tried it. Oh my God. Look at that. Oh my God, that is super Sithy, dude. What? I don't even need to show it to you on my hand because it's like, on my finger, it's like so fucking gnarly, dude. Let me see. Can you see it? I'm like, ah! You can't. But you saw it on my finger. That is baller, dude. Oh my God, look at that. Oh, pretty. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Can I stop, please? Being so dramatic. There's the Melt Cosmetics, both the Vita and the Muerte made it in this. The Mexicana in the Vita palette, that red is excelente. And then in the Muerte palette, we are going with, I mean, actually, I'm only going to go with Corazon because to tell you the truth, Sangre is like super beautiful. We're going with it. It's a deep red. The other thing is like if we don't have any deep reds, then we have nothing to give dimension. So this is Sangre, but it's almost the other red. The darker one, Velorio, is really purple. So this is like a nice Merlot. And then here is Corazon. Beautiful. Now we're going into the waiting room by Melt Cosmetics. And I mean, obviously, this is like a red and black. This is like the Path of the Dark Side palette where it is actually a red and black palette. So it's like, obviously, all the reds are super good. And we decided as a group on my Patreon that all of these reds make it. So going from the left to the right, there's Obituary. Doesn't swatch that great. And then there's No Exit. That one's just a little bit more black added to it. Doesn't swatch worth a shit. Who really cares? This is like a second dip and like really going over it. See how the top one's much darker. Okay, and then this is where it really gets good. So these red shimmers are the bomb. So there's Sod Girl, which is weird because Melt, really, their shimmers, it could be hit or miss, you know. Okay, that's Sod Girl. Beauty. Then this is Dante's Inferno. Damn, that's really cool looking. That's like a more of an antiqued red. And then Lydia, which is the red, which is honestly the best red in here as far as like straight red goes. Ooh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Nice. We just have a couple more, so I'm just gonna squeeze them onto here as best I can. So in my Venus XL palette, there is really no true reds, but there is Triumph and Passion. Passion is more of a raspberry pinky red, but who really cares? So this is Triumph right there. And then this is Passion. And this is honestly one of my favorite colors in the palette. It's not showing, but it's very raspberry. And I have to include the Blood Sugar palette. Sorry, have to. It's like a fucking disease with me. But really, would we really be reviewing best reds if the Blood Sugar wasn't in here, if I didn't have it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna use Cherry Soda and Blood Sugar. I honestly, I mean, it's been many years that those have been like the best reds, right? Very good reds. This is Cherry Soda on the top. Love the color. It's just an unusual color. And then this is Blood Sugar, which is the same as Lydia from the Melt palette, only Lydia is a little bit shinier and probably better. That's nice. Yeah. I'm going to include one more just because I am. I'm going to include Red Giant by Terra Moons because it is a red. It's just a weird ass fucking pinky fucking iridescent red. And I don't even know like if you can see the shift. Here, let's see. There it is. It's like white and it's got red in it. I'll just kind of go right here with it. Ooh, god damn. That is sexy. You can see it. You can see the red. So I hope that that was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you guys got anything useful out of it. If you've been looking for a really good red, I obviously didn't just use primary reds or like a certain type of red, but if you were looking for a certain type of red, I hope that this was helpful if you're looking for something quality. I do have reds in my collection that upon swatching them with my Losties, we decided that it wasn't that good. And so the Kaleidos red didn't make it. I thought it was the best red I had. It's not. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this video, if you like this content, or if you just like my sparkling personality, my boyish charm. Oh my God, that's the first time I've ever done that without totally fucking the dog and selling the pups on the outro. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but as I was filming this video, the actual outro cut off like for no apparent reason, like right at the end. So I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I hope that you guys found some really good reds and got some really great information. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.